hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? It's Friday, so that's always a good thing. It's weird. I want to relax, but I don't feel relaxed yet. Yeah, you do want to relax. So, I don't know. It's a weird situation. But I'm going to try and relax. I mean, I'm getting near to the end of the base game, so I'm happy about that. That's always a good shout. And we've got a while because we still got two of the expansions, but it's always good to see that kind of stuff. I'm not sure what to expect from the next one, if I'm being honest. I believe it's Path of the Thorns first. Which makes me think it's something related to the plant people. I feel like that makes sense, but then who knows? I also don't know if it's the actual ending of the base game, because the fight with the guy, I'll be honest, felt a bit disappointing because you didn't fight him on the ground. It was all like events. Which, I don't know, it feels weird. Let's go back to Fort Trinity. Because as much as I would like to finish off this 100%, and probably will at some point, I have to see if, like, they're going to do a surprise. Haha, you didn't kill me. You didn't even check to see if I was dead, you dinguses. Kind of thing. Victory or death. That kind of sounds like it's not a celebration. Okay, they're the heroes. Yeah. We did it. We won. This feels very weird to be doing at the start of a new stream. But we just didn't have enough time last week. Look, it's a tropical bird. That's it. It was just a random tropical bird. Ooh. Okay, so this is definitely the end.
With Zaitan defeated, the corruption it wrought can be undone. The dragon's undead minions that still infest Tyria will now gradually be exterminated.
Oh, look at that art. So good.
One day soon, that plague will be but a memory.
If a mouth eats something now, where does it go? Also, why are they walking with me? You barely did anything. Why is Trehan not there?
Courage, skill, and friendship brought the dragon low. Let this day never be forgotten.
A victory that all Tyria can share.
This is not an ending. There are other dragons out there. Other battles.
You shambling fuzzball. Can't you just be happy?
I was being happy.
Will you return to your queen now, Logan?
No. Not until I know that Kryt is safe.
Meaning he's up for more fighting. See? Logan's happy too.
Snaff would be proud of us. Especially of you, Zoja.
Proud that we didn't screw up and plant our faces in the mud again, you mean? Well, I guess he would, at that.
So, who's next? Jormag, Primordus, Krokatoric?
As dawn scatters shadows, so we will destroy them all.
They all sounded awesome.
Could not have done this without you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You can count on me.
Good. Because Air is right. The rest of the dragons are still out there, waiting.
Well, they can't be as bad as this one. It had a whole island to itself. Everyone can't have...
How'd a high-profile swashbuckler like you get into the Order of Whispers?
I'm good at what they do. I may not fit their recruiting profile, but I get results. What's your excuse? A vivacious lass like you join an uptight and straight-laced vigil?
Aww, they're getting to know each other. That's cute. I don't really know who those two people are. I have a horrendous memory. I'm very, very sorry. Marshal Trehan, why are you not in the party? Why were you not in the opening cuts? In the, like, final cutscene? You in here? Did this place not get destroyed?
What's on your mind?
What's on my mind? What's on your mind?
Hiding from the crowds, Traherne?
Traherne.
The world needs to see the Pact Marshals celebrating.
Not hiding, my friend. Thinking. Completing my wild hunt lifted a weight from me, but Zaitan is still a terrible threat. Now that threat is truly gone. It feels like the sun has finally emerged after a cold, endless night. I can't help but wonder, what's next? Now that we've formed this unstoppable alliance and tempered it in battle, where do we take it?
To the next challenge, the next victory. There are more Elder Dragons to confront, and now we know how. We know they can be defeated. First, we celebrate. We won, Marshal. It would be a crime not to stop and appreciate that. Come on. There's an army of people...
I am surprised not a single Elder Dragon is attacked.
All Tyria deserves to share this triumph, including you. Join us.
Not a single one.
The world owes you a great debt, Commander. As long as I am Marshal of the Pact, I will see that debt honored.
It feels like they... I know they probably don't have any form of familial bond, because I'm assuming they don't, because none of them seem to come to the aid of Zaitan.
I shall look forward to the skulls celebrating your triumph.
What about your triumph?
Congratulations, Commander. We've earned the right to set down our burdens for a time and celebrate.
Heck yeah, we have. This robot's cool.
Zaitan's defeat has saved many lives. More importantly, it has restored hope to a desperate world. The dragons are not stars in the sky. They can be counted. They can be fought. One day, we will kill the last of them. Only then will Tyria be safe.
All I'm saying is,
This is a new beginning for Orr, and for
they
Tyria,
can't be as bad as
a clear
Zaitan.
sky after a long storm. This is a dawn that Tyria shall never forget.
Because Zaitan was
This day
literally...
is ours.
I don't want to talk over him. But Zaitan was literally a plague. A world-spanning plague that was eventually going to win. Because every time it killed one of us, it would raise another. Oh, look, even she's here. I appreciate the fireworks. We really should have waited until night for that, though. Nothing attacked us? That is an awesome mask. I might wear that.
All shiny.
And by I might wear that, I mean I'm going to go wear that. So is this... One second. Let's get out of here first. Let's collect our thoughts. What is this? Mastery point earned. Okay. If I go to story now. Living world. Oh! This is the in-between stuff. Right. Okay, I do want to do that. I thought I'd have to pay extra for that, actually. So I'm quite happy that I have access to that. Packed weapon container. Ooh, what do we want as a packed weapon? It's really hard to say. I like what I've got here. What am I using at the moment? Equipment-wise, I am using a scepter. Scepter? Let's go scepter.
Mine. All mine.
Okay, so it's a definite improvement? Kind of. It looks cool at the very least. Get all these crafting ingredients. Just use all of these. We'll sell those in a second. Heroes chest. Mentor, a collection to aid in training of novice adventurers. I don't think I want any of this stuff. I'll take the helmet. Oh! Gain a level. Some karma. We're salvaging those. Sorry, I'm going to be taking a while going through all of this. Fact. This staff, it's definitely better than that staff. Right, let's go do some salvaging. We'll buy some stuff for this person. We'll do some salvaging. I kind of want to finish off the area that we hadn't 100%ed, the coast. I realized this about halfway through this week, that technically I can start doing stuff now off stream, and it won't matter, because it won't be relating to story related stuff anymore. And it won't be like I'm leveling up behind your back, which is something I never wanted to happen, right? So that's a good thing. That person there, merchant. Not the karma merchant. Although, do you have anything good while I'm here? Trinities are 71. Yeah, I don't care for that. Yeah, I'd like to buy like 2 of these, maybe 3, and then just sell all my junk. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have actually... Wait, where did that cool skull that I got? Okay, I still have it. Right, we will be compacting this stuff. We'll be getting a new die. I'm not sure if I ever want this, but it's here. This is not really relevant. I mean, these are good. Is there anything I want to salvage? I think I've used all of it. Oh, I have a master salvaging kit. So on you. Unlike you. Wait. No, you're worse than what I have at the moment. Yeah, you salvage that. Compacted again. What was I doing? Right, helmet. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I need to dye it, though. I need to dye all this stuff. Where dyes? Dyes. Here.
Have you fought these things before? How do you kill the undead?
Fire, decapitation, spellcraft. Whatever kills the living, kills the walking dead.
Oh, that sounds easy. I just hope we survive the trip there.
Okay, so we want this. Do we want black in there? I mean, red would really pop. We've got to do some red. Can I dye my weapons? I don't think so, right? No, you can't dye your weapons. Which is a shame. Because I have a Kopesh and a scepter at the moment. Which feels a bit weird. Right, where was I? I was right here. Bet you a lot of money we go there next for the Ring of the Fire thing. Right, so let's finish off the curse. No, let's do here. Let's finish off the curse shore. And then we'll start the... I'll keep wanting to call them patch quests because that's what I immediately think of them, but like the in-between between expansion quests.
It lives.
I assume you get that title for some sort of charity event? The only form of extra life I have heard is the charity extra life. I hope that's true. I hope they did something for extra life. Because that's a great charity, I think. I've seen a lot of people that I respect saying that it's a good charity, so I'm going to say it's a good charity. Maybe I should have gotten a spear. Worst case scenario, spears are... Did this ship disappear? Probably nothing. Worst case scenario, the spear can, if I get the later expansions, then be used for my character. On land. Which is noticeable. The captain's log, that's what we want. Which means we're going to have to fight you. Oh, they've knocked me out. I thought that shark was an enemy shark, and it was just one of my boys. Okay, so we get this. Luckily, it's kind of 2 for 1. What does that say? How does that give me a hero point earned? Okay. I'm annoyed that it keeps showing nearby quests, nearby events, instead of like what I actually want, which is the rest of this. I could help with nearby events, but I don't particularly want to. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to complete my final couple of things for this. So I'm going to go back to this. I'm at 76%. Oh, I've got 2 vistas to get. That means 2 more jumping puzzles. I'm so bad at jumping puzzles. I mean, I love them, so I shouldn't complain that much. but I am bad at them. Defend somebody while they work. But the person we want to defend is down. You know what? I'll do it. Because I've got no... I feel like I was a bit too stressed about doing the story too much. And I think it let it overpower my... just my casualness and just sort of playing events and stuff and doing things that seem fun. It doesn't always have to be just story, story, story over and over again. Oh, there's another grub.
Time to do some real damage.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to at least hold your own a bit while you're searching. It's only one enemy every so often, but they always get a hit off on you, and I don't feel right about them getting a hit off of you. And saying stuff like I'm too brilliant to die makes me less enthusiastic about keeping you alive. I mean, I'm not gonna just leave you for dead because you say these annoying things. But it definitely doesn't help my chances. What is with these risen arms? Is it just they couldn't get enough to make a full boy, and so they just I've just arisen just the arm? Does that imply that the brain is not needed to make something a corpse? There's no way that giant's going to come and attack us here, right? That would be not fair.
Fight smarter, not harder.
I mean, you're not fighting at all. It's me and this new person with, I'm assuming, a legendary. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. There we are. I've got to get my kills on because they will just instantly kill everything. There we are. Look at that. You see? I'm not at that point yet. And I probably will never get to that point because I'm not going to craft myself some legendary gear.
Incredible. I can't believe how well that turned out. Spawn.
What? Oh, it's some of the chicken.
Don't say this often. You wouldn't have succeeded. Thanks.
Oh, mastery. I got a vicious fang. All this crafting stuff that I'm not going to have any care for. It's nothing related to them, it's just crafting is not the way I like to do my thing.
We're injured, need aid, and you're the only other living people here.
Fine. Just hurry up and get inside. We'll deal with your problem this time.
Did I lead these guys here? Was this a scripted event? This feel like, oh, this was a sneaky an attack by people who weren't actually injured in any capacity, were they?
You know what would be different? If you left me alone.
Okay, I don't know how, I don't want to do this. I've gotten that, right? I've got this one, right? I must have this one.
Haven't been here yet.
I don't have this one. What the? How did I fall off? Feels like this is the simplest jumping puzzle in the world. Arguably wouldn't call it a puzzle. You know what it is? I obviously haven't unlocked areas, enough areas for them to be able to give me new stuff, and that's why it keeps giving me events. That must be it. How do I get through here? What? I guess I manually go round? There's no way they'd hide it behind an event, right? No, there's a way in there. There has to be. Keep to the road. Move this way so we immediately do the opposite of what I just said. So, is there a way to get there via the temple area? I don't like it if they start restricting areas to story quests. But I don't think that's what's happening here. I think I'm just being a dingus and not understanding how this works. Interesting there's a lot of elementals here, but the catapults are still the same. The catapults are still constructs made out of stone. And by stone I mean bone. No. It's not here. Now how do we get to here then? Like it's a whole area that you just can't get into. There must be an alternate way of getting there. In fact, I'm pretty sure of that. So I'm so sure of that I'm literally just gonna go back there. I'm sure there's something I missed. I mean, it allows you to get so close taking this entrance, and there's literally a road to it, right? How do you get in there? Is there like a sneaky way? Aha! I knew there was a reason you could get into here. And we didn't even have to fight anything. I'm surprised there's no undead here. Oh, this was where I tried to do the first unsealing, the first cleansing, didn't I? Okay, I'm killing this one ember. Sadly, I can't burn you, which is kind of half of my deal. Wait, it turned into an ice elemental? That's kind of cool. Big if true. Small if not. Right, what do we have next? I need to find areas that I haven't been to, but the problem is, if I haven't been to them, that means I've never looked at them and gone, oh, this is a place I need to go. Have a look at this. I feel like this place has been relatively explored, but there's at least 2 teleporters I've missed. There's at least 2 places on this map that I just straight up haven't been to that are major enough that they have a teleporter. Which I think is insane. So when I'm in relative safety, which here is relative safety, let's have a look. So, this is sort of the edge. There's one there. There's one there. Right, so we need to go down here. This is just a whole area I haven't been to. Just having a quick look, I guess, just immediately showed me where I was missing. I guess my logic of all the teleporters will have roads that lead to them on the map makes some sense here. The fact there's any form of saplings on this place is kind of insane. I was about to say on this planet, but I don't know why I would say that, because it's the same planet. Burn the scattered packed corpses to honor the fallen. Yeah, alright. Least I could do for their generosity and less their sacrifice. That's the word, not generosity. Though this doesn't look like it's actually giving much progress. But you're ice? I'm fire. I'm like your natural counter. Or equals, depending on who's writing a book. What the heck? Is this what the corruptor does? What the heck is this? Who summoned like 50 maggots? Like, there's so many. What the heck? They just keep making more of themselves. What was that? What was that? There was like 50 of them. Okay, we're gonna ignore the huge army of worms. And instead, I guess we're just not gonna help burning the corpses, because if we do, we get attacked by the army of worms. The worm army. The Warmy, as you could call it. Don't know why you'd call it that. It's a horrendous name, but you could. Okay, I want to do this. I know I said that I wouldn't do it, But if we see the worms, we just bail. That's just what we have to do. Oh, there they are. There's the worms. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Put the shields up. And run. Burn that one. Keep running. No. Put the shields up. No. No, 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 no.
It started out as a corpse, and now it's a corpse.
Nope.
Again.
Above? On the ship. Got it. I think we've gotten to a point now where we can hold this line. Why is that... Why did that pirate have a fire shield? Why does this hatchling have more health than the fire shielded pirate? These are all very important questions. There's a guy in there who seems to be a commander. I don't know functionally what that means other than the fact that they've got enough mastery points to become a commander. I'd be interested to see if a risen drake of a different type becomes a different kind of risen drake. Or whether they're all just risen drakes. What are we killing? Oh no, the maggots are after us. Never mind, we're leaving. Never mind. Never mind. Get on the boat. Everyone get on the boat. Okay, we're good. Right, Captain's probably got the hero point. I like the idea of one of the voice lines they just say is like, death, good. And I just like to think, yes, that is literally what you are. You definitely think death is good. That's the whole point of your character. Ooh, a spectral hammer. Ooh, the hammer was evil. The hammer was evil. Surprisingly, I did not expect this. I thought maybe it would give me a hero point like you just, you know, the thing where you like channel power from a special thing. I did not expect it to be an evil hammer. Okay, so we've done okay here. I'm not going to say we've done perfectly here, because we did run away from many battles, and I kind of don't regret doing that, if I'm being honest. Keep running. Run. Everybody run.
I don't have enough energy.
Nope. I want to get that final one. Nope. Nope. Yep. Get him away from me. Fine. We're probably far away enough that they can't aggro. Cool. Okay, okay, let's kill the purifier then. Okay, let's get out of here now. There's something to get over there, and we also need to finish this quest. Which means to kill you. You reckon I could take one instance of them? Because there was like 5 when I went there. Like, maybe that was my problem. Okay, that summoned another one. It has not been long enough for you to be able to summon another one. Oh, probably the subjugator summoned one, right? No, that's not your deal. Ooh, a wooden chest.
Shiny.
Oh, that one didn't summon. Never mind, we're good. It also killed a lot of the drakes around us.
Crewmates. But what you did for them was a kindness.
Haven't been here yet.
Can you just get me back to camp, where I can be of use to the living?
Who was saying that? Was that a ghost? Okay, is this one earn a hero point? Yep, that's something new. Hello, ghost. We're going to ignore the huge champion, Megalodon. There seems to be a lot of them. A lot of risen Megalodons that just go around being a general nuisance. Someone's get him. I need to keep swimming. I still don't do enough of my dailies for it actually to matter. I should probably change this from party to all, right? Ah, I can't be asked. More I couldn't do it quick enough because I saw that there was a thing here. Do you reckon it still is motherly instincts here, or whether it was still just like, no, this is gonna turn into more risen, or maybe a bit of both. I like to think there's still some motherly instincts there. What does this 2/2 mean? Cool, thanks for the help. I've only got one more of those to get, and I 100% this area. Sean the Vindicated is almost dead. Surely they don't want me to help Sean. I don't even see him on my minimap. Or her. I guess that could be a her name. The mount is disabled in this area, eh? Oh, they don't want you to do this one easily at all, eh? Is this a place I've been? No, kinda not. Or I've been the back area. Double check to see we haven't gotten that one yet. Okay, cool. Is this just a killing one? Is the logic just that they're surrounded by a lot of dudes you're gonna have to kill? Because that kind of feels like it's the answer at the moment. So I'm just gonna double back and... Well, I'm gonna go up there and hopefully double back. I don't need to kill that veteran gorilla. But I kind of want to kill that veteran gorilla. Is that wrong? Should I leave it alive? I mean, it's not really alive. It is an undead. So I'm kind of doing it a service. You can make a solid argument that actually leaving it alive is being mean to this thing. Well, it's dead now. So even if you had an argument, it's useless now. Oh no, all its gorilla friends are going to be annoyed. Oh god, there's so many gorillas. Who put the veteran at the bottom? Surely it would be higher up. Why was it with a bunch of raptors? Oh, maybe it's one that was different to the other risen gorillas. And so he was ostracized to the raptors. But it made friends with the raptors. And so it wasn't killed by them. And became really, really powerful, but had no interest in going to the above land where its ostracized people were living. I reckon it's exactly that. I hate the fact that person probably just used a dragon to get all the way here. But you know what? To each their own. I can't really complain because, you know, I've probably gotten help from privileges as well. Where else do we have to go? We have one teleport thing, which is insane to think. We're not being attacked, are we? No. It's insane to think, but we have one of those left, and that's probably where at least some of these, at least where the hero point probably is. I can't believe there's 4 of these points of interest. It shows them when you do this? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. How long's that been a thing? Please don't tell me the whole time. Because if you say the whole time, I will cry. And I ugly cry. You don't want to see me cry. No, no, please. No, 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 no. Shut up. Oh, I need to double back. I need to double back. I need to get up there. Please, thank you. I need you, Clarence. I need you to survive. Good, that's one down. Next, next is down there. Next one, let's go, is also the teleporter. Teleport location. Dig in the chill music. People quiet, singing, always chill. God, I feel like such an idiot for missing this. It really is insane that I could miss something like that. I talk about having directional blindness, but I feel like I just have general blindness when it comes to this kind of stuff. We get the one up there, then we get the hero point, then we cry a bit, then we go and finish this thing off. Because I still think there's one more. Whoop. There's no way I'll be hit while doing this, so we're good. 98%. Is that all? Where is this last one? It's over there. We move our way that way. Yes. I could teleport. I'm not going to teleport. Instead, I'm going to hide underwater and hope that they can't get to me. Take this poison damage over time. That's fine. That counted. Oh, 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 oh. There it is. We've got it. We've actually got 100%. It didn't even take that long. I honestly expected it to take a bit longer. I didn't think we'd actually get to the point where we'd start the new living world stuff. But we probably should start it after this. But I'm not going to make this a definite rule. But I definitely feel like we should start trying to 100% the worlds where the living world stuff is in. Because I'm guessing it's using base game stuff because it'll assume you don't have access to the newer stuff. Alright, let's get our way into this secure fortress to have a look at our loot. What did we get? Gun I can't use. Equipment I can't use. Some ancient logs and a transmutation shard. Well, I mean, these are cool. You know what else is cool? Where's my masterwork scrapper? No, I have a masterwork one. More specifically, I have this one I want to use on you. What is this again? It's an invisible bag slot. Cool. That was nice. What is this? Reinforces armor. It's gone. Is this ever the right decision? Who knows? Who cares? People other than me. Let's have a look. Where do we have to go next? Where's the green thing? It's here. Black Citadel. Okay. This feels like it might be the Char starting location. I'm just going to guess because it's a big city.
None taken. I just want to make sure you have your facts.
Where is the refugee area? Law conversation. That's what I want. Law. Don't suppose you got any news from the north? My hacklers won't lie down. Tribune Brimstone sends scouts up to find out what's going on. I hope we hear back soon. Why are there so many refugees? It must be some kind of major offense. They're systematically taking out all our ranches in the northwest corner of the plateau. I hate the Flame Legion. Good to know. You know what? I hate the Flame Legion as well. What is this? That's the armor smith. Why does it have a present next to it? Did they have a present for us? I'm doubling back to see if it's got a present for me. Because I like presents. Especially ones that are free. Which I guess most presents are. I don't know why I assumed they wouldn't be free. It's not a char. Proof. What kind of proof do you need? Proof of legend. Okay. I can buy these. Decades reach skin. I don't particularly want that. What do you... They're just skins. Right, okay. No, I'm good. How far away is this one that it keeps showing? Okay, it's relatively near. I will do this then. What? It's not in here? Can I, like... Can I go from this location? Is the door on the other side? Does this door open? It's an instance. Yeah, sure.
Looks like rain. Smells like it too.
Nothing like hunting here. I hate scale vomit. Stays in your fur Note forever. Make sure we have enough provisions for the next field operation.
This feels like it's a major area. I feel kind of bad for my first instance of being here to be just me going around trying to get all of these things. And doing it in a horrendous order as well, I realise that. Blood Legion. I don't feel like they'll be particularly happy that I'm here. Bearing in mind I have yet to see somebody who isn't a Char. They are called Char, right? I'm not just completely using the wrong name of their species. What's the logic of them being built in a place where the water is above them? Like, is this some sort of strategic importance thing that I'm not understanding? Because, like, I don't think that gives you much of a bonus. That, like, oh, you're on an area that you can flood. Is it something relating to... I don't know, does that make it easier to, like, people can't set fires? I don't know. You know what I appreciate? I appreciate when games, when they're doing kid versions of characters, don't just go, I'm just going to take this regular person and make them smaller and that's my kid version of it. I like it when they make it quite obvious that there's parts of a kid version of a species that's developed later, and so they look like there's notable parts that are different to them, you know? Like, oh, this one doesn't have any horns because horns come later, or like this one doesn't have X because X comes later, kind of thing. I appreciate when they do that. I don't know if they necessarily do that in this game. It made me, seeing these little kids here made me, reminded me of it. Oh, there's one right here. Is this the teleporter that you're trying to say is the major location? It is indeed. Have I even got 100% in my main city? I know for a fact I don't. But, like, when I see that there's one near, I have to give it a shot, right? When they appear on my minimap and I'm like, that's within a location I could do. It's further down? So all of the things are further up. Like, that one's further down, obviously, but this further up. Wait, there was more lore. No, wait, I'd done that lore. How do I get any further up? You know what? I'm here. Let's do the story bit. Why not? The Command Corps. Sounds fancy. Wait, do they want me to go up? They do. Okay. Who is this Rylock character? Oh, it's him.
That later. I've got a mission for you. You're aware of the refugee situation.
Yes, Tribune. I heard the Flame Legion have been mobilizing in northern Diessa Plateau.
You heard right. They're mucking with our assets up there, and it's singeing my fur. I need you to secure that hatchery we discussed. You think you can handle that?
Yes, Tribune. I'll leave right away.
Good. Take any support you can find. You're likely to need it.
Yes, Tribune.
I wish that wasn't hovering. Hey, Rylock. Good to see you, Commander. Unfortunately, this is a private defense quorum. They'll let you mingle, but Smolder's not taking any tips on crisis handling. Oh yeah? Well, on behalf of the Pact, I'm here to lend a hand. I've got some fresh metal in the fire for taking real action. Meet me in my office once you've had your fill of the tribunal. I've wasted enough time listening to Smodar bicker. Hello, good sir. The Molten Alliance is indefensible. Attacking a hatchery of baby devourers? Disgraceful and cowardly. I've heard you speaking with Brimstone. Need support? I could use an extra sword, sure. The hatchery is north of the town of Nolan, in the Decius Plateau. I'll meet you there. Bring any friends who want to come. My name's Rox. What's yours? Mine's Ellen Moore Jr. How do I get there? Head out the northern gate of the Black Citadel into Decius Plateau. That's Nolan. Just go northeast of the town. You'll find the hatchery. You can't miss it. Okay, I'll see you there.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
Head to Roland's... Well, I need to help these guys first, surely. Where's his office? Oh, it's right there. That is a freaking cool piece of art as well.
You have to send troops. My friends, my home. We're losing everything. People are dying.
Who do you think you are, barging into my office like this?
My people are hunters. They don't know how to fight an army.
True, but that doesn't make me your keeper. You're in the wrong place. Go talk to Newt Whitebear. I'm up to my eyeballs in refugees.
The head feels too small.
Son. I heard. I thought you would help.
Air has no son. Get out of my office. Now.
Okay, you Norn. I'm so mad I could... Ugh, I can't show my anger. Not here. I need to head back to Holbreck. See if I can convince Whitebear to send reinforcements to Cragstead. Don't suppose you'd like to come? I might. Why didn't Brimstone help you? You'll have to talk to him to find out. I'm not asking him to go himself. Just send some troops. So be it. I'll speak to Whitebear in Holbreck. He's a wise man. He'll listen to reason. Why didn't you go to Holbreck first? Let's just say I have ghosts from my past there that I need to avoid. My mother, to be specific. Never ends well whenever she and I are in the same room. I barely know her anyway. I have my own ghosts. I'm Eleanor Jr., by the way. Bron, right? Bron Ursian. You probably heard of my mother. She's a famous hero, a member of Destiny's Edge. Erg Steitkin. I'm not bragging, mind you. I take after my father. Nice to meet you. Commander, now we're out of that stuffy command corps. Let's talk about the Decius crisis. Why do you reject that Norn's request? 2 reasons. First, we've got our hands full. I can't spare a single soldier for the Norn when my own are dying. This Molten Alliance is burning our assets. And second, he lied to me. What did he lie about? He said he's Erg Steakson's son. I've known her for years, and she'd have mentioned if she had any kids. He underestimates my relationship with her. General Soulkeeper sent me to help. Good, because I can use all the help I can get. We're spread thin. I've got cooks out scouting the mountains for flame legions. How dirty do you want to get your hands, Commander? Whatever you need, tell me. Right now, I need support at Devourer Hatchery north of Nolan. It's an important asset for the Legion. I've already sent one of our Gladiator. Take a look, Rox. Watch out for her. She knows what to do. Alright. I mean, I've literally had a thing that said that. Cool. So I can do that. Then I can go talk to the White Bear guy. Or more specifically, the dude that's going to ask for help from the White Bear guy. Okay, let's get out of it. How do I get out of it? The stairs probably were a good start. I know I said that I would try and 100% every area, but I meant area where we actually battle stuff. I don't count these hub areas. And yes, I know that's immediately me going back on my promises. But I specifically also mentioned when I said those that they're not promises. So I think I'm scot-free in this instance. I'm going the right way, right? Sorry I keep doing this, but I do this because I'm so bad at directions that I actively have to do this, because if I don't, I genuinely think that I would make mistakes. I would go the completely wrong way. Boop. Alright, let's go help that hatchery. Oh, this is a place I haven't done anything for. Oh, I wish I had a front side version of these people. There would be such good character arts. Oh. Disarm mines, gather scrap, defeat separatists. I can do that. How do I disarm it? Do I just give it to you?
I call upon your power.
I can give you this mine. Do you want this mine?
Victory through strength.
Apparently just picking it up is enough? Oh, that's a metal bar. Nope, that's a metal bar again. There's a lot of refugee signposts. What do they say on them? Oh, it's just a general assistance thing. Well, I mean, yeah, I can... Right, let's make our way towards back to the guy. Because I don't want to be left with this random scrap metal for no reason. Because that's a problem I've had where my inventory has just been like the items for these quests. Separatist engineer, eh? Are you putting down the things? Also, simultaneously, it looked like you had a gun. I'm guessing you don't actually have a gun? Oh, I don't want to pick up all this wreckage because I know it's just going to stay in my inventory. But I've killed all the dudes who were planting the bombs. And I've gotten rid of all the bombs. So I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, let's go give those back, and hopefully by the time we've done this... I know this is slow, and you're like, oh, do the story, do the story. That's not me. I realise that's not me, and so I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to do all of the living world stuff. Even if it means that I've still got a while before I hit the expansion. I think it's worth it. I think it's honestly worth it. I like the fact that I'm in this for the long run. You know? I like the fact that I know that even though I've finished the base game, there is still a lot more of this game left for me. You know, more than a third left. You know, more than 2/3, I mean, left. It gives me happiness. Because when a game's coming to the end, I'm sort of bittersweet, because I'm like, oh, it's the end.
Let's do this.
But, like, also I get to see what the ending is. But, like, knowing that although one part of the story is done, I still have so much left. Fills me with determination. Okay, I know that there's a bunch of Flame Legion right here. Which means there's probably something in here. You saw nothing. Go back to your regularly scheduled viewing. You know, it surprises me that the grubs are actual living creatures. I thought they were like the precursor, the first parts of like the Risen. Like that's what's in everybody. Just because they were around so much, and I was like, these things can't live. They're like literally like little boys, little insects that barely have any way of defending themselves. Oh, a separatist. Wait, are the separatists the anti-Char people? And then there's also the anti... what the Char's becoming people. But they're different but antagonistic groups, is what I'm hearing. Unless this... Do you think this Molten Alliance is another army of the dragons? Because I could see that being a thing. Oh, I have a bomb. There he is. Never mind, that's a bomb on the floor. We don't all look the same. Looks at characters. They definitely all look the same. Of course, all engineers look exactly like this. Did you just throw an ice bomb at me? I do appreciate when people are like, the people are like, oh god, what's your weapon? And it's just like a freaking huge hammer. I appreciate that a lot. Because it just looks badass. Like, if I was making a secondary character, I'd make sure it could use both guns and a huge freaking hammer. Just because they're the two things I'd want to be doing. I'm also attacking you. I love your outfit. You look really cool. I'm not trying to steal your kills. I just also want credit for them. I think he's part of the Whispers. I think that might be Whisper stuff. I wish they'd summon more. There you are, Basher. And an engineer. I'm eating good. Although, by the way, if we do get to a point where it's like we are like right next to the hatchery, we will obviously decide that that's the it's time to now do that next part of the mission. Let's help these refugees. Let's help this refugee. I wish my necromancy familiars could actually help. But I guess that might be too powerful.
Jaredis estate is well known for their...
Oh, there's somebody dead here? Yep, you're about to attack me. This refugee needs to be saved first. You're not even going to help your friend? That's a bit much. This really is a dog-eat-dog world. Group exercise complete. Perform a taunt followed by a charge attack against a dummy. Okay. Oh, that's something completely different. Okay, let me actually read what we're supposed to do. We know the bugs among the bugs, yeah. Anything I can do to help. I'm gonna pick up a jar lying on the estate. He's gonna have to it. Okay, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I'll play on easy. Wait, what? Wrong book?
The Legion calls.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Easy. Yeah, sure. Oh, right, I was supposed to get a specific bug, eh? What about this one? What about this one? I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. What is the right bug? What is the wrong bug? Yeah, I can do that. Cocidius Cave Grub. Cocidius Cave Grub. There's one right there. Got ya. Got ya. Okay, another one. That's a Cocidius Grave Grub. That's a Cocidius Grave Grub. That's a Plains Grub. That's a Plains Grub. That's a Cocidius Cave Grub. Right there. And you're also a Cocidius Cave Grub. Oh, some more Caldidius cave grubs. You know, the... Doing that uppercut seems to work. In my incredible experience in this... Never mind. Let me go pick up another bug catching jar. Nope. Wasps. I can do that. Easy.
Let's hear it.
I didn't check to see what kind of wasps they wanted. Or where the wasps actually are. There's a wasp. Here. Here. Got it. Next one. Got it. Next one.
Out with it.
Yeah. I got a couple of them. Got you. Got you. How many more do you want? I just got like a bunch.
The Legion calls.
What is this? You know what? I'm really glad that I don't have to do a lot of missions for you. Yeah. Yeah, I can deal with them. I know exactly where I'm supposed to go for these. The cave grubs are over here. Near the caves. Makes sense. Uppercut is the way you get them. I think the minute timer's still going on, but it's just not showing. Let's throw that on the ground. Screw you, guy. Collecting bugs is not what I wanted to do. So do you reckon they're going to do that thing where, because you've killed a dragon and you were like a high up in that sort of world, that they're going to be like, I know who you are. You're blah, 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 blah. Or do you reckon they're going to go the different route of like, they kind of just don't know who you are, whether you're in a new area, whether news doesn't travel to, or whether it's going to be something where it's like they know who you are, but they don't care kind of thing. I'm interested to see which way they go. Take food and ale to soldiers, but keep the inebriated ones in check. Boost the spirits of dejected soldiers. Okay. Don't know why it's such a long range on that, but sure, let's do it. Meat rack.
I could outrun a centaur.
The Legion calls.
I'm just going to keep feeding it to this bottomless stomach person. Because, like, this feels like the quickest way of doing some stuff. But I say it's the quickest way. It's actually not gaining me that much, is it? It's not really, like, a huge time saver thing.
The Legion calls.
Okay, where do I get the drinks?
Talk to me.
Or is there a bottomless... There's a bottomless stomach person right here.
Need something?
Yeah, eat your food. Okay, we're going full meat run.
Talk to me.
Some people like to go the 50-50 drinks meat run. I go 100% meat. Okay, where are the actual drinks? I've done enough of that now. You got to diversify your build. There's the ale cart. But is there an unquenchable thirst person here? No, they're dejected. What are you dejected on?
Whoa. You two are so puny that if you had cubs together, somebody might mistake them for human.
He didn't just...
Oh, yes, victory at any cost. Just saying.
How dare you?
Now I'm getting serious, see? I don't want to let this bloody sprint like you these days. You call that fighting? Look like you got an it.
Beat him up.
Thanks to whoever put that meathead Hazel is finally went back to his post. Thanks to whoever put that meathead Hazel is finally went back to his post.
Maybe I can hit the ale.
Thanks to whoever put that meathead in his place.
Hail, citizen.
Okay, meat. Anyone want any meat? You? Nope, you're the unquenchable thirst guy. This is the guy who likes meat. Boom, done. How do I get on top of there? Okay, here it is. Look, we ain't some idiot now. We know how to do things. Somebody at work was telling me about the newest, you know, the Dragon Age Veilguard game, which got a lot of got a lot of bad press for quite obviously very... I'm not even going to go as far to say woke stuff, just bad writing. Like, writing that just doesn't feel interesting. And so I was like, because I remember very similar opinions when it came to the Dragon Age Inquisition game, where it got a lot of bad reviews. And I quite liked that when I played it. So I was wondering if maybe this was a situation where it's like, for the hardcore fans, this game was trash, but like, it's still a good experience to give a try, you know? And so I'm considering giving that game a try as maybe like the next thing, maybe on stream. It's always this hard thing of like, I want to save games like that seem like they'd be good RPGs to play on stream for stream. But like, realistically, how long am I going to be playing Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2? It's going to be a while. They're not quick games to get through. Especially not with how much of the actual side quest stuff I'm doing. Combine that with the fact that I'm doing both of them, and I'm at the start of the first one. I don't think I'll be really needing to do any form of figuring out what to play next for a while. There's a part of me that's like, well, maybe because it's going to take so long, I should make that a private thing that I just play for myself. I mean, I never played the Dragon Age Inquisition on stream, mainly because that was before I even decided to stream stuff. But still, like, people aren't going to know my character or know what they did because they didn't watch the previous one because it wasn't possible to watch the previous one. So, like, is it even to the point where, like, it's worth streaming that? But I know for a fact, before I thought of Pillars of Eternity, I was in a situation where I was like, I got no idea what I'm going to play next, kind of thing, you know? There was nothing I was, like, really hyped to give a shot. I had some backups, obviously, but Nothing that I was like, I need to play this, you know? I like how his ability is picks up a weapon. Which is quite funny, because he has a pick, which in most situations is considered a weapon. You'd never think that these guys would hold up a fight against the Char, just looking at their appearances. But then you look at the technology and you're like, oh, I can see why they're a problem. Every time now I see a faction, I'm going to be like, is this the force of a dragon? Because I kind of love the idea of like a steampunky dragon that lives underground, that has moles, as is like Legion. I mean, I still think the Risen were a bigger threat, but it'd be cool. I think this Molten Alliance has the feel of being a threat up there with the Risen, but I don't feel like those mole men do. It's, I think, the thing that gets me with the Risen that made them feel a lot more scarier than what I feel like those mole people are. Oh, she turns into a leopard. That's kind of cool. I killed a dragon. Not just any dragon, an elder dragon. In what world did you think that was going to work? Well, good luck with this. That's not related to me. Okay, let's go and get that teleporter up there. There's a lot of areas to defend on this. I know it's like I'm going to be doing events and stuff, but like, I'm going to be doing events if they seem interesting. These just seem like generic defensive missions that don't have anything that I'm like particularly interested in. I just got hit with a flamethrower the size of, like, twice the size of me. That's not normal. The fact that those are normal weaponries shows how scary the wars are in this world. Could you imagine our world if, like, the norm was...
Another personal victory.
The norm was... Holy... That's huge! I did not expect it to be the biggest thing I've seen, bar the dragons. Why is this the second... This is nothing compared to the huge one we just dealt with. What was this? What is this? There was a thing on there that it was glowing. What is this? Repair the drilling machines, detonate rock piles, slay dredges, and collapse dredge holes. How do I collapse dredge holes? Like put a rock on it? Yeah, it's exactly putting a rock on it. I thought I was being an idiot. But that's 100% what I'm just supposed to do. The drilling machines make holes. And make, well, yeah, they make holes, but they make... Mole whacker. Okay, this is literally whack-a-mole. No, I don't want to do whack-a-mole for the next while. But that is funny that they've made their own version of whack-a-mole. I like that. Oh, probably shouldn't have thrown the rock. I've got a boulder in my hand. What do you mean? Get rid of this. Repair the drill. I do appreciate that this guy is just like, I'm just gonna live my life. I've tried, like, swinging... I've not tried swinging a pickaxe multiple times. I have tried swinging a sledgehammer multiple times. And believe me, it is not... It's not nearly as fun as you think. Because very quickly you get tired. And I mean very, very quickly. There's a reason that people, like, swing sledgehammers as like a literal thing that they do for exercise. Because believe me, it is... A friend brought me to do it because they were destroying a bunch of stuff because they were moving out and they didn't need it anymore. And it very quickly became me watching them do it. Because I very quickly was tired as hell after doing it. I kind of wish that I could do that as an exercise very easily, but I think you need a tire, and you need a tire that can survive a while. Which I imagine I would just have to keep buying tires, and I don't think tires are cheap. I imagine you can get, like, second-hand, like, exercise tires, for lack of a better word, for relatively cheap. But I don't know where I'd be able to get that. And I don't know how much of an exercise it actually is. And convenience is also a huge thing for me. Tasty meat. Is this... They have to tell me if that was spider meat, right? There's no way that was actually spider meat. Cave spider, living his life. Let me help. I'm honestly surprised you decided that you were going to do this on your own. It's a very scary thing to do on your own. I think I've won maybe one of these where I've decided to do it on my own. Oh, a chest.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Now, it is sweet, sweet loot. There's no denying it. But I also will mention the fact that... Is this the only way I can go? No, there's here. I will mention the fact that this is probably loot that is like level 15. Oh, it's here again. Never mind. I want out of this place. This place scares me, and also I'm getting lost. Stop spraying with me with poison. I do like how in the last area, literally every waypoint is like a small fort, because they have to. Because if they didn't do that, like, you would just... It's a black bear that's attacking me. Just a regular ass black bear. Okay, that stuff might actually have been useful. Not sure. Let's get rid of that as well. I like having a load of salvage kits. Can I salvage this stuff? No. Can I salvage what comes out of it? Don't need to. Cool. Oh, water levels. You know, I thought maybe if I got this spear, I would start liking water levels a bit more. It hasn't made me like them more. In any capacity. It just made me realise that I just don't like water combat. It's nothing against it. I like that the spear one, surprisingly, is a bit more ranged based. You do a lot more throwing of your spear. But being exclusively like a throwing spear specialist actually sounds really awesome. I'm not gonna lie. The only kind of character I can think of that would do that, though, I'm not sure I want to play another ranger. I don't think rangers are that good in D&D. In this it's good, don't get me wrong. In this I think I literally have a secondary character that's a ranger. I say I think because I believe it was like 3 to 4 years ago that I made that. It might actually be longer than 3 to 4 years ago. It might be 5 to 6. No. What? No. No. Wait, maybe it could be 9 years ago. Because it would have been when I was at college. And I've been working my first job for 7 years now. Oh god, that's horrendous to think about. I didn't even think it could have been in the 19s. Right, no, not in the 19s. That's completely wrong. In the 20 and then like a 1. I don't know what you call that. The 2010s. That's what you'd call it, you idiot. God, I really embody the phrase, nobody thinks you're an idiot more than yourself. Because I really think I'm dumb sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean like 90% of the time. I think I am getting better at, like, not speaking... I did it then. I think I'm getting better at not speaking, like... I do it, I'm going to stop myself every time I do it. I'm going to get this, at least this phrase out without using any of the intervening words that you use when you don't know what to say. I think I'm getting a little bit better at not saying those intervening words. I'm not 100% sure it's to the point of being incredibly noticeable yet, but I feel like, and when I mean noticeable to people around me, but I think I'm getting better at it. Slowly but surely. I'll be interested to see if people who watch my streams over a couple weeks were able to notice it. Because I guess it is one of those things that you kind of have to be told that you're not doing it anymore, more so than you acknowledging that it's happening. Because I could just be lying to myself, right? I could be going like, oh yeah, I'm getting better, but realistically, I'm just not. I've just I've started using a different word instead of like or I started using like, I don't know. I just used like again. So maybe like is still there. But instead, maybe I'm using the phrase not 100% sure. Because I know I say that a lot. In fact, it's probably the kind of thing that is in my vernacular now to use instead of this. The more I'm thinking about it, the more that I think that's quite likely. Oh, I love this. Lovely design. Hopefully that's not a thing that exists that you've gotten the skull of. Nah, that looks like it's made of stone. There's no way that that's actually the skull of a creature. It's very cute. Okay, okay, okay. This has to be the way you get up. Don't know what it's supposed to be defending, though. Well, my F key stopped working there for a second. That slightly worried me. Could you tell me the lore? What's the font of Rond? It was built a century ago. It was built centuries ago as a funeral ground for the highest-ranking military officers. That was before the Searing, back when the Aslians died and stayed dead. Okay. So if you do really well, you get put in here. It's like a temple. I don't know where they bury the guys, though. Guys and gals. The peeps. Okay, we're gonna go back to this area right here. Because that feels like it's getting to the area that's opened up. Although I guess we want to go back to there. I feel like I guess isn't one of those like words. Isn't one of those words that is used to pad out a sentence. Because it actually just feels like it fits in a sentence. Instead of like ums and like, which just feel like they're padding it out. Does that make any sense? I kind of lost what I was talking about halfway through that, so I could understand if that doesn't make any sense. My memory can get so bad sometimes to the point where I will start a sentence and I will not remember how I started the sentence. Which I know sounds insane.
Look, enemies.
I'm fighting a bull? Does it just need to let go of its testosterones? I mean, this thing seems scary. And it's getting ready for a charging attack. Yeah, I can understand why people are scared of this thing. I mean, just look at it. I'm hitting it with like high up abilities that I wouldn't have access to at this point. Could you imagine if I was doing this when I... I mean, he was a very good fighter. I know I'm being artificially lowered to be this level in terms of damage, and I imagine that's a large part of it. But send that dude into battle.
The Flame Legion invades our...
Yes, the Flame Legion. You know what it is, actually? I've realized it now. The reason why those final areas are harder is because I believe the scouts aren't as big of a thing. The scouts mean that my map is more filled out to the point where it'll show me where the next thing is. Use mill explosions to clear trunks. Cut down trees. Nope. There's one. Knock down this tree. Knock down this other tree. Cut down the trees. Dispose of the wood of the fire pit. Ah, okay. So I should have been keeping that to throw in the fire pit. Why do we want to destroy these trees? I guess this isn't really normally your thing to have trees. Your place seems very deserty. Clear the tree trunk, clear the tree trunk. I like how every one of these heart quests, bar like a very small amount, have like a, or just kill the thing, like alternative. It's like, you can do this, do the thing, or what about just kill? Boop. Did I get it? No, I think you got to properly put the explosion down for these ones. Drop in an explosion at the speed of sound. Let's blow up these things, they're getting in the way. You know, I used to, after doing every stream, immediately start the download of the stream to get it ready for being put on YouTube. But I've stopped doing it because I just don't have I only have an hour, and it takes longer than an hour to actively download. And so I can't really do it anymore. Because instead what happens is I stay up late. And because I stay up late, I just have a horrible horrible day of work. And so it just spirals. Because then I'm not 100% to do the streams. Because I'm still tired. But then I do the exact same thing again. And, you know, it just keeps going and going and going. I was watching somebody play through just general. They were just doing YouTube shorts for a game of, I don't believe they were nuzlocking, but they were just playing through Pokemon, right? I like watching people play Pokemon. I like playing Pokemon. Don't do it on stream because I'm bad at it. Well, I occasionally do it on stream, but I don't do it often because I'm just bad at it. But I was watching somebody play it, and their enthusiasm was insane. Like, it's to levels that I don't think I could ever have kept up. Infiltrate and sabotage the flame. Okay, do I have to put an outfit on? I'm not a Char. Cool. It was insane. Like, he's constantly screaming. And has incredible high energy at seemingly all times. And you know what? I appreciate that. I'm not trying to get at him for it. I just don't know how you're able to do that. I don't think I can reliably keep up that for any amount of time. Never mind for like minimum 2 hours, surely, if he's doing a stream. I say this as a stream because it very much felt like it was being done in the stream format. I guess if it's not a stream, being able to just sort of like take breaks, maybe actually that would be possible. I'm not saying I could do it, but I feel like it'd make it a lot easier. And a lot potentially manageable. God, coming from the final area of the base game, where even like the normal enemies at least have 2 abilities and they seem scary, coming into this where it's like the archers have basic ignite arrows, and I'm like, that's it. It's not like AoE shield plus X plus this plus that. They just ignite their arrows? Something that technically anyone can do? Cool. There's the battle plans. I still need to help this person who surprisingly is getting hurt by attacks I haven't done. Boom. Oh, is there a Vista in there? There's a Vista in there. Coming through. Coming through. Probably would save time if I just killed these guys and then got on my mount. Saving time is not my middle name. Wasting time may as well be. I mean, that shaman is pretty cool. So they work with the, do they work with the Molten Legion? I'm assuming they work for the Molten Legion. If they didn't, it'd be surprising to have 2 vaguely fire-based power systems that don't work together. God, that just reminds me of... Remember when we were playing Neverwinter and we were getting to the Elemental Evil sort of campaign? I got so disappointed. Because the water one was fleshed out, the fire one was relatively fleshed out, the air one was fleshed out, and then the earth one just felt like it was nothing. Like, the guy wasn't even earth... Like, I'm saying like a lot, and I'm really getting annoyed by it, because I brought up the whole not using intervening words, and I'm just doing it constantly now. But the air one had wings and was flying and felt like they were air related. The fire one had flaming hair and flaming skin. The water one had gills, blue skin, using trident. You know, had the very sort of water theme. And then the earth one, like, they had vaguely green and brown clothing. They had the Medusa hair. And I'm like, that's... I guess she turns people to stone. You know, that's vaguely Earth-related, but not really. I don't know, it disappointed me a lot, because Earth is normally my go-to of the 4 elements. You know, fire, earth, water, air. It's normally Earth. That's mine. So I was annoyed when they did that. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. Just a heads up, I'm going to be doing my normal Monday stream, and I'll be doing my normal Friday stream next week as well, but there's a good chance that I won't be able to do the Wednesday stream, because I have a doctor's appointment. I didn't realise, I thought it was on a Thursday, but I'm pretty sure the 1st is a Wednesday, so I won't be able to do my stream. It's just not possible. Sorry about that. No Pillars of Eternity next week, but there's still going to be more of this. I hope everyone had a good time watching. I had a great time playing. I will see you on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend.